Looks like someone's mad. Quiet about it. How does Tommy feel? All you do is talk about your ex. Tommy must feel jealous that you have more. Ugh. Why would you think I would have love for a man who has done what he's done when it comes to my kids? There's nothing there. Zilch. Now, even after I was no longer in love with this man and stuff, and even after he done all the foul stuff he did, like with the shelter and all that, even once I was over him, I did have some love for him just because he was the father of my kids. But once he did what he did with my kids and the alienation and all that, that shit went right out the window. You know how people say you'll always have love for the person you have kids with? In most cases, that's true until you have a situation like mine, because I feel nothing for him. Now, what I do feel is angry, mad at myself that I even fell for someone like that to begin with, mad at myself that I had kids with that man, but honestly, I got the kids I have, so I went and changed that just for that reason. But if I could have had those exact same kids with Tommy, I'd pick him any day. Angry at myself that he even had a chance to be able to get away with this for so long. Like, just so many things I really don't need to explain to you, but, you know. My husband is not jealous about it because he knows that I can't stand him. He knows why I speak about my ex so much. See, I don't just get on here talking about my ex. What I do get on here talking about is everything he's done to traumatize people like myself, my children, and all that. My son is completely under his spell right now, and, you know, he'll see eventually, and it's unfortunate because I wanted to protect him from the hurt that he will feel in the future, but I can't stop it at this point. And the courts have let an abuser get away with stuff. So my husband is not jealous because he knows I ain't going nowhere, especially to that. My husband has also sat here and watched every bit of pain this man has put me through. So he ain't worried. Trust me, he ain't worried about him in the least. Yeah, you want to call everyone out. Well, I'm going to call you out. First of all, I call people out for serious things, messed up things. Like my ex, for example, alienating me from my kids. Yes, I called that out. I'm going to continue calling that out. And that's how it is. It's called raising awareness because, you know, parental alienation is abuse. I mean, if you didn't know. So basically, you're siding with someone that is an abuser. So you go off and you pop off on that, baby. Do you, boo. But anyways, well, I'm going to call you out for what happened about the blow dryer you were giving away. Like, that was a lie to get your followers on your trashy platform. Honey, all I would have to do is make a video asking my people to follow me. And if they seen the video and they were on YouTube, they would go follow me. I wouldn't have to offer them anything to do that, because the real ones are going to do that anyways. And I know that you don't understand English, but did I give you a time frame in that video? Did I say 24 hours? Did I say any time frame? No, I did not. However, I did make another video saying, because I was responding, it was probably you from a fake account. I was responding to one of y'all, and I said that I was going to be doing it a week from the day I made the video. So, I don't know why you're worried about the blow dryer so much. You're not getting it. I know that some of you like to come on here from your real accounts and play fake and fake support and all of that. So you're hoping you have a chance to win it. But hopefully I'm careful and I do my job correctly and pick someone who deserves it, honestly. However, if for any reason someone like you was to get it, or whatever, because I do it randomly, and I pick through whatever names for whatever, like whether it's a raffle, a giveaway, whatever. So I'll be going through both of my accounts to see who actually did what was requested. Those who were already following me will also be in that because they're already following the account, and that wouldn't be fair because they're already following the account. But let's just say someone like you did somehow win it or whatever, because hell, I got a lot of your names that are from these accounts. I just haven't put it out there yet, but I'm sure there are some of you I don't know about. Hell, it could be people who have supported me for a long time sitting behind accounts like this. I already know, and it is what it is. So, like, I just chalk it up to the game at that point. Like, I don't know why you would be worried about a blow dryer that don't pertain to you unless you were hoping to God you were going to win it from your little account that you have that you fake support on. I don't know. But this is something you need to understand. You can't expose the exposer. I expose my own self. Put my own faults out there. I put my own past out there. Like, and see, people on my platform have never had to worry about getting their giveaway stuff because they've always gotten it. Not once has someone who's won a giveaway not gotten their stuff. It would be so simple to fact check that. But you know what it is. You already know it. You just like the attention. Oh. So who is behind that little account trying to get my attention? I wonder. Like, baby, nobody ain't got time for all that. I've done so many giveaways. I've done raffles on here, and everybody's always gotten their stuff. As a matter of fact, I keep saying I'm going to throw a raffle, but I do think I'm going to throw one soon. Then you can really be big mad. But Tracy bought your friendship. That makes sense. Tracy ain't bought nothing. What the hell are you talking about? Tracy got close to me and she didn't have to do any of that. Because like I said, you can't buy my friendship. If someone comes on my platform and they choose to do something nice for me, to support me in whatever way, because people do that for creators. I do that for creators when I got it to do. When you do something for someone, you're supposed to do it from a genuine spot, not expecting anything in return. When I do something, I don't expect anything in return. Like, for example, if we're in real life and I do something for someone else, let's say it's me doing something for someone else, I don't expect them to be my best friend because of that, or to be my friend in general, because when I did it because I wanted to. So if we're in real life, let's forget all this social media stuff. So if we're in real life and someone does something nice for me because they chose to do it, that doesn't mean I owe them a friendship because of it. And if a lot of you feel that way, like when you get, and this is social media we're talking about, this is a whole different ball game. There's people like this behind accounts. People like who have lied just to be lying on people behind these accounts. Now, there are people who do foul stuff in real life. I know that from experience, but you know what? They never could do it to my face at all. They had to run on some account and talk behind a fake username or a made-up username. And those people were in cahoots with my ex too. It's funny how a lot of you trolls go right back to my ex. Even the ones in 2010. It's wild. You don't see me doing stuff like that. That's all I gotta say. So who's really in love with who still? I mean, I'm not the one who put a woman and my 2 kids in a shelter, and then when I seen her moving on and actually being happy, trying to get her back. And then I didn't see myself getting told no and throwing a temper tantrum and starting to use the kids to hurt the other person. I didn't do any of that. At one time in my life, I was in love with him. I don't know why now. I think about that long and hard. I'm like, why? All of the signs were there. My gut instinct kept telling me, but you know, I wanted to be loved so bad, I settled for anybody that showed me love, and that's sad and tragic, honestly. And then once you get into a relationship with a person and you have kids or get pregnant, whatever the case may be, then you're like hoping that this person's going to change for the better and that y'all are going to be this family and all that. See, once I had kids, I mainly stayed because of them, but I also loved them a lot. And I didn't want to accept that he wasn't a good person. At times, I thought I seen good in him, which made me want to be the person that could change him, but I couldn't because he has to want to change. I don't know why it took me so long to get over him either, especially after what he did, but love doesn't just turn itself off when someone does you dirty. He knew when it finally did, because that's when he really started using my kids. Before that, it was just little things like trying to tell me my kids had a new mommy and all that now. But the moment he realized he could no longer use himself to hurt me, he started using my kids. You can believe what you want. I really don't care. At the end of the day, I lived it, so I know. And so do the people who were there.